Hi everybody, Kenzie here, and today I'm going to be doing this makeup look for you guys, but I'm recording the voiceover like 4 months later because I filmed this back in February and it is now June, but I love this look so much that I really wanted to upload it. So yeah, so today I'm going to be starting with my Previse Skin Type Hydromilk Moisturizer. When I recorded this, my skin was really dry because it was wintertime and I gotta find some sort of way to keep my skin not looking like a snake, so that's what I'm doing here, and I'm just focusing on like the most dry areas, otherwise my skin can get too oily. Next I'm going to be using the Too Faced Primed and Poreless primer, and I'm just going to be focusing on my cheeks just because that's where my pores are most prominent. And today we're going to be using Too Faced Born This Way foundation in Porcelain. Now this is a little bit too dark for my skin when I was filming because it was the middle of winter and I'm a lot paler in winter, but I really just love the finish of this and it gives such a flawless coverage, so I used it anyways. And I'm also using my Crown foundation brush to apply this. Okay, and now I'm going to be using my Tarte Shape Tape in Fair, and I'm going to be doing that as my under eye concealer, but as well as on the high points of my face, kind of to highlight it a little bit. So just like on my nose, my forehead, and my chin, and also above my lip. Then I'm going to be using a Crown concealer brush along with my foundation brush still, and blend that all out. Just the foundation brush just helps because helps blends it out because it's bigger, and I don't know, it just works still. And then just to set my under eye concealer, I'm going to be using Ofra's pressed powder, the oil control. It does have a bit of a white hue to it, that's why I don't use it all over my face. I just use it for my under eye areas so I don't have any creases, because nobody likes creasing under eye areas. And then my camera decided to stop recording, but all I did was use my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Pressed Powder in Translucent. That's not how you say that word, but it's okay. And then I used my Maybelline Brow Pencil and I believe Auburn for my brows, and the Brow Gal Brow Gel. Next we're going to be priming with Too Faced Shadow Insurance to get ready for eyeshadow. And to set my eyeshadow, we're going to be using the Morphe 12P palette and that white shade in the corner to set that primer down. And now I'm going to be taking a Makeup Geek single shadow in Beaches and Cream, and I'm going to be using that as my transition shade. Just a nice warm taupe brown will work as well, if you don't have that exact shade. Next, I'm going to be taking the Violet Voss palette, and I'm going to be using the shade Bubs, which is a dark chocolate brown. Now, this is not the most blendable shade at all. It is a little bit hard to blend, and you'll see I spend a lot of time trying to get this shade to blend out. So if you have a different color, by all means use it. If you have like the Tarte Lip palette, I would recommend using that instead. And just, we're going to be focusing on the outer corner and up into the crease. I'm just using a Luxie blending brush. Just really make it blended. This color again is a little bit hard to blend, but just kind of got to work with it and you'll do what you want it to eventually. Okay, we're going to go back into the Morphe 12P palette then and use the black color in there and just with a pencil brush and focus that mainly in our way outer corner and towards our upper lash line, sorry. And then just make sure it gets pretty blended out, which I go in and use a the same Luxie brush that I was using to blend the brown color out and just help it make it look nice and seamless and blended. Next, I'm going to be taking two different colors of yellow. One from the Morphe 12P palette, which just was not as pigmented or quite the color of yellow I wanted, but I did go ahead and use it on both sides as kind of like a base. But then I went in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Artist palette and that color, that yellow in there, which I believe is called Canary, and packed that on top of it, which was the yellow I was looking for more so than what I got from the Morphe. Next, what I'm just going to do is kind of blend everything together. So I'm just going to take that same pencil brush we were using and help kind of blend the two into each other, the yellow into the black and the black into the yellow. You'll see me go back in with the yellow and kind of blend it all together to just make sure you get a nice seamless blend of all the colors together. Next, I'm going to move on to my lower lash line, which I'm going to be taking Beaches and Cream, that transition shade we used, and start that off on my lower lash line. And then I'm going to go in with the color Bubs and just focus that on the outer corner. We're not going to bring the black down. Didn't want it to get too dark on the lower lash line. For our inner corner and brow bone highlight, we're going to be using the Makeup Geek shade in Shimma Shimma. Now I'm going to be lining my waterline and tightline with the Tarte Amazonian Clay eyeliner, and I think it's just in black. And then I'm going to be using the Lancome Hydromilk, I think like Hypnose drama thing. I forget what it's called. I'm sorry, guys. And I'm going to use it on my lower and upper lashes to prep for falsies, which I don't show the lashes I put on, but you can see them pretty well right here. They're the Farah lashes by Huda Beauty, so that's the number 12 ones. Moving on to the rest of the face, I'm going to be using the Delphic bronzer by MAC to contour / kind of bronze my face up with my Luxie contour brush, which is my favorite contour brush. It is amazing. And for blush, we're going to be using the Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush in Pampered. Now this is a limited edition blush. I got it in, I think, one of their holiday boxes a few years ago, so sadly it is not still sold. I should probably stop using it. But it's just such the perfect peach. I love it so much. I can't stop. And then moving on to our highlight today, we're actually going to be using the same eyeshadow that we used for our highlight as the rest of our face. So it's that same Shimma Shimma by Makeup Geek. I just thought it'd be nice to kind of use that kind of champagne color all over the face. And for lips, I'm going to be using Jeffree Star Cosmetics Gemini and also Mannequin to kind of create a nice ombre look. I liked the terracotta. I almost went like with a complete nude lip, but I kind of liked the warmth of the terracotta. It brings out the transition shade pretty nicely. So after you line the lips with Gemini, just take Mannequin on the inner part of your lip and just kind of tap it around to make that kind of seamless ombre look. Alright, and that's the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know this video was filmed forever ago, but I just love this look too much not to upload it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. And as always, I'll see you in my next video. Bye!